Jesus.
All right.
Oh my God.
What's going on? Sorry about the light. What's going on?
I'm gonna get a grill.
Grill?
A grill.
For your mouth?
Not for my car. We're not even in my car.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That just doesn't even make any sense.
So what's gonna happen? What kind of grill?
A gold grill. Now I'm gonna get I think I'm gonna get just the 2 top fangs. And then I'm gonna get a whole bottom grill with the little fangs. Gold.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna be looking like Miley Cyrus. I'm like the evil version of Miley Cyrus, only less crazy.
Less crazy. She's kind of cool crazy though, I think.
She's cool crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're here waiting for the guy to let us in.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're
It
right
looks
out.
like he lives in a nice house. It's gated, so he's making a lot of grill money.
He's making a lot of grill money.
Hello? It's not. Maybe I'm at the wrong house.
What happened?
We're at the wrong house, I guess.
Okay, let's go.
Let's try another one.
Okay.
Oh my God, that light is so bright. Why?
Sorry, what happened?
We went to the wrong houses. Wrong houses.
We actually go in the wrong driveway, right?
Yes. We ran into a man that was not the right man.
Stop. Dead end.
Turn around. Private road. This is the right one then.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus, which one though?
Oh, yo.
This one, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm following
Let's
you.
hope it's the right
That's the
one.
right one. Okay, let's go. Okay.
It's got blue shit up there. That's
Alright.
trendy.
Let's figure it out.
This looks like a young feller's house.
Is this your first grill?
It is.
All right, Christy, so we're back.
Okay, alright, we're back.
We're back. So what happened with us, with the grill guy?
Alright, so it was kind of like throwing a fleshlight in my mouth. So they like popping things in my mouth. I was drooling a lot. There was people around watching. So basically it was a porn set. Only with gold.
But then at the end, what did he tell you to do?
I don't remember.
Go to the bathroom and clean yourself off?
Told me to go to the bathroom and clean myself up.
Just
Like porn. I felt at home. I was so at home.
It's a pretty big house, huh, over there?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. I think they're like all Hollywood kids. They all look like Hollywood kids. They're probably like Danny Beneducci's kids and the guy played Frank Poncherello. What was his name? Eric Estrada's kids. And
I wonder whose house it is.
oh,
Been there before. Still don't know whose house it is.
interesting.
Whose house is this?
There's a lot of cars in the driveway.
They're all black.
Not the kids in there, the cars.
Some of the kids in there were black too.
Yes.
But all of the cars were black.
Wonder what that means.
I don't know. It's an observation.
They're all drug dealers. No. Drug dealers drive black cars? There were no SUVs, so there were no drug dealers. So what are you exactly getting? Thank you. What are you exactly getting?
I'm getting fangs right here. And then I'm getting a whole row with little fangs right here.
Next time you go to a scene, and right before the BJ, you open your mouth, the guy's like, excuse me?
They're like... They're gonna be like, oh no.
And then the
not
best,
gonna work.
you know what the best part then he's gonna go like, okay, let's do a hand job, and then you pull out your talons on your fingers.
So do you want a hand job or what? It's your choice. You don't even want to know what's going on down there. Imagine.
That's funny.
It only gets worse.
It only gets worse. That's pretty funny. All right, so what are you, like double fisting drinks?
I try and balance out my water intake if I'm gonna have a soft drink.
Oh, I gotcha. That's probably vodka, and that's something.
Yeah, it's definitely vodka.
Oh. Drink vodka in a big glass with a straw.
I'm a classy lady.
It's true. Look at all the fries they gave us. All right, bye.
Bye. All right, so let me tell you what's going on. Earlier today, we were sitting at lunch. Ivan, Ben, and I, and we were talking about and Ivan painting his living room and whatnot, and he said, I used to have the coolest setup of in my kitchen. And I said, I really, really want my house, because that'd be awesome, because my house is all just black and white and marble and granite, so I can throw any splash of color anywhere. Legos are perfect. So I go on Twitter. Let me see my exact statement. I'll let you know, because everyone's retweeting it and putting it on Instagram. Whoever builds me the best to put in my house gets a blowjob. I put this up at 12:05, and by 12:10, I had 600 tweets, 600 new tweets. I got another 10,000 followers from it. I have 1,147 retweets and 1,422 favorites. This is me buying my followers. I'm gonna look at you guys like this. You know who you are. Yeah. People are calling it brilliant self-marketing on my part. It's not. It was a joke. But we're not going to tell you that until after March 1st when the contest ends.
Okay.
So until then, it's not a joke. We're serious. This is a real blowjob.
We won't put this up until...
We won't put this up until after March 1st. God, you fuckers good! Aha! Aha!
What if it's some really cool famous celebrity who sends you something? You're like, maybe I'll blow him.
Maybe. But I'm still getting those. I'm thinking of places to
Oh my God.
right now. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
All right, have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck yeah.
He went with me to get a grill last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking? I've been seeing you saying that.
I got.
Are you wearing it now?
No, they're getting me right now. I'm getting fangs, and then I got a bottom row with fangs. All gold.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Only you could look sexy with that.
And
If
me.
I did that, people would be like,
Like, I was fucking weird anyway.
You're from New York.
exactly. You're like a gorgeous
Well,
weirdo.
thanks.
It's true. I
We'll
mean
get
it
you
as a
some
compliment.
silver ones, like some silver fangs, with like little diamonds in them.
That'd be sweet.
I like when girls have the diamond in there too.
Yeah,
Like Monica.
I thought about doing that, and then I was
like
like,
that.
fuck it, I'm getting a gold grill.
I'm going all the way.
The Slivans are okay looking, huh?
They're pretty good.
That one's got like a real athletic legs and butt.
And butt.
And butt.
What does that mean?
Something's gonna explode.
Is that a fire alarm?
Yeah, I'm here. I'd like to sit down with you.
That's no good.
Look at Asa's face. You look like a chick from Road Warrior with your hair like that. Did you ever see Road Warrior?
When I was silver.
No, I just feel good. And then all of a sudden,
Is it all fancy?
He was.
Yeah.
He looked like I was from Mad Max.
That's awesome. Road Warrior was the oh no, Mad Max was the original one. That's right. I saw Road Warrior before I saw Mad Max. Road Warrior was way better than Mad Max. It was more violent.
How do you enter the business and generate a Twitter following that is that big?
Honestly, my Instagram following is like twice as large. And it goes along with posting photos that people want to see that generate interest. And then also funny commentary. Like, you have to say stuff that people are like, oh, that's funny, I want to retweet that. Like, or have pictures of your tits, and they're like, oh, I want other people to see this too. So it's really no brilliant planning, and it's just kind of like, oh, this is stuff that people want to see or people want to read. So it's really total bullshit.
Total bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. When I was stalking you on Twitter just before our panel, because I hadn't met you, I saw that you offered a blowjob to whichever person provided you the best Lego sculpture for your home.
That is true.
I have a lot of Lincoln Logs at home.
But see, Lincoln Logs won't stay together unless you glue them.
But Legos stay together much better.
So let's talk about that magma deep level of fan interaction that represents.
I got over 600 tweets in response to that. I was sitting with Ivan at lunch and it was just tweet, 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 tweet. Like it took me an hour to read through all of them. Like it's ridiculous. But people like that kind of shit.
What sculptures did you get?
You know, I've gotten a couple of like picture responses, like tigers and stuff, but I know they didn't build it. I'm wanting something like a castle that my dogs can sleep in. Or like, I don't know. Just
All right.
something really, really neat.
And do they need to transport it to your home?
Well, yeah. How's it gonna go in my home if it's
Can they build it while you're giving them the blowjob?
it's really distracting? I don't want it to be messed up. Like this is gonna be
But
in
I
my
think
home.
that should be like that should be like a prerequisite. Like they have to be that good at Legos.
Well, it's not your contest.
That is true.
No,
They're gonna have to do a lot of it.
well, it is March 1st. If you want to do a contest of your own, we can have Lego Wars.
I don't.
Well, fine.
All right then.
A lot of the girls that get into the business are 18. They go from living with their parents to living on their own, getting a huge paycheck. They've never paid a bill in their life. You know, all it takes is one paycheck to pay their rent. I mean, you can't expect them to have like an understanding of reality. Like it's almost unfair to them.
And they assume they're going to keep on making that same money.
Right.
For years
Like,
and years
how
and
are they
years.
no different?
Yeah.
I mean, they went from living with their parents. Like, how would they, like, long term, you have to think about things like, you know, your own toy deal, your website. I think it's all about, once you've established yourself, I think it's all about, you know, thinking of ways to let your name make money for you.
The hustle is definitely worth it for me. I built my name very quickly, and now I have my own line of products. I signed a deal with Fleshlight, much like Asa. So I do have that toy deal. I have my hats, stickers, posters, all kinds of things that I ship out myself. But I wouldn't have been able to do that without my social networking. But none of the companies are really going to do that for you anymore. So you have to be on it like that, and you have to brand yourself, build your name, do the hustle, or else you will have nothing at the end of the day.
The adult film industry is hitting a weird turning point. If you listen to everything that is being said when I was raising my hand earlier, it was about, I wanted to mention that the 1% thing. If you look at the ratio of 1% to the 99%, it's not very different to the rest of America. And the fact that the adult film industry is being furthered as a completely legitimate business and is not this mob-ran, underhanded industry gun to the head type thing anymore, it's at this weird turning point where, like, we're talking about girls for 6 months and stuff. The majority of girls I work with have been in the adult film industry for years, and it's just because they have realistic expectations and they know, hey, I'm not going to make $500,000 in a month, and I'm not going to be rich tomorrow, and I'm not going to get polluted. They go, okay, I'm going to make an average wage and working. If you break down the hours to pay in a monthly basis, I mean, they're making, let's say, call it $35 an hour, and they're saying, okay, I'm working a $35 an hour job, and this is the lifestyle I'm going to live. And those girls last for years. And then there's the star factor of it, and then there's the girls that come in and guys that come in that expect riches and wonder and this glitz and glamour of the porno lifestyle, which just doesn't exist. And it doesn't exist anymore because we are becoming even more legitimate than we've always been, and we're just pushing that to becoming a actual career. But in order to be an actual career, if you work at, let's say, Starbucks, and you're a career Starbucks person, you don't come in going, okay, I'm going to get a Louis Vuitton bag. You're a barista, and you work your way up to assistant manager, and then a corporate position, and then at a certain point, you have a career where you're making, 6 figures, but you have to work hard to get there.
I have people come up to me in Target. I love Patrick Swayze, which is one of my dogs. I have pit bulls. I love Patrick Swayze. I'm like, you don't like me? What? Like,
Just your dog.
borderline offensive. Following just to see my fucking dog.
How do you become the person who became Christy Mack when you need to go to Target?
It's funny because I take my mom with me to Target, and there's always 1 or 2 people. Can I have a picture with you? Mama Mac, will you take this photo?